WMBS.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
And it's time for What's on Your Mind with Bill and TJ today, and we are brought to you by Tireman's Auto Garage, K2 Engineering, Caldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Chestnut Ridge Counseling, Hicks and Boss Drug Store, Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling, and Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping. And the phone number is 724-438-4593, and we're also on our WMBS Facebook page.
Although this time a little different because it's me instead of you.
Yes, I was I wanted to take a week off from the camera.
Yeah, well, I also wanted to prove to people that I am here. For those who didn't know, I was away for a few days because of some medical issues. We won't go into details because it's nobody's business.
That's right.
But I do want to say real quick that I went to WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. The care was top rate. The people were terrific. And I can't say I had a good experience because I was in the hospital. But the people were terrific, and I want to thank them all for their top-notch care.
I'm glad you're back and doing well.
I'm glad because you'd be doing this show by yourself.
That's right. Or we would have drugged Josh down the stairs.
He's got more selling than you.
But speaking of Josh,
yes,
him and I will be at Story Square tonight because it is Thursday. The summer concert series continues. It's from 5:30 to 7:30. And we'll be there from 5 to 7. Tonight, it's the VFW Post 8543 band. They're always popular.
Oh, that's a great band. It really is.
Yeah. And Desi's Daughters will be the food vendor. So make sure you stop on down between 5 and 7 tonight. And Josh and I will be there. And it's going to be a great night weather-wise as well for Story Square.
Yeah, a little warm, but it is summer. You kind of expect that. But no rain. The humidity is not that terrible, actually.
Yeah. But it's coming back this weekend. Don't worry. But hey, we're in the dog days of summer, right?
Yeah, exactly. I wish somebody would put that dog down, but that's another matter altogether. Think about it this way. Fall is on the way.
It is, yeah.
Sweater weather, leaves, and then winter is on the way. So,
let's not go that far. We could stop at fall's coming. I don't want to talk about winter just yet.
And the Pirates are off today, so they don't lose, which is different.
I was going to say we could talk about the Pirates in like a few sentences. They are just horrible, and they're done. They're done.
And luckily the Steelers have already played their first preseason game, so what are the Pirates? Is somebody talking?
Yeah. So. And Pirates, Steelers' second preseason game Saturday, the only one at home against Tampa Bay, and we'll, of course, have the game on WMBS on Saturday night.
Yeah, and so we'll have the pregame, we'll have the game, we'll be all set to go. So it is nice to have I'm sure you're happy because we know that you hate baseball season. You hate that downtime between Super Bowl and the beginning of the trade. Am I correct?
Yeah. Well, no, I watch college basketball. So after college basketball, so March or April, from there down.
March Madness.
Down to, now. Yep.
Of course,
that's the worst time ever.
Triple Crown, too, but that's only 3 days.
Mm-hmm. So this is my favorite time of the year. I'm ready.
You're ready. And again, another sign that fall is on the way.
Yeah.
So although, that being said, I hate baseball, Mr. I hate baseball, you went to a game Sunday, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
We were at the Pirate game.
We had WMBS Day of the Pirates.
It was a good time. They lost, of course, but it was a fun time.
Yeah, you brought the little curtain climbers.
They were there. They got to run the bases after the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had fun. First time they got to do that.
Which pierogi did they go with?
They went by themselves.
Oh, okay.
We did see the pierogi race, though.
Yeah.
They do that. But, yeah, it was a fun time. It was a nice time.
You know, we want to thank the Pirates.
Always, yes.
Let us have the seats and everything. And so, yeah, I couldn't make it because, did I mention I had some issues over the weekend? So,
But I was there in my full pirate gear. It's the only time I'll wear any pirate stuff. So if you want to see that, come to a pirate game.
you wouldn't wear that on the air?
No, I don't have it. No, I have one T-shirt and one pirate hat. That's it.
Oh. Well, actually, you're doing better than me, but that's because I'm too cheap to pay $50 for a T-shirt.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know,
Speaking of baseball, though,
yes.
the Pony League World Series
Yes.
just wrapped up, and unfortunately, the Washington County team, I mean, they made it to the championship, but they lost yesterday 6-4 in the championship game. But what a run for them, and to get that far, and again, that's played right in Washington County, so that's obviously a big accomplishment for them to be the runner-up in the Pony League World Series.
And so it's always a lot of fun to watch the kid. Although Pony League a little more. Did it used to be Pony League was between Little League and American Legion?
I think.
Or,
I'm not sure.
well, somebody knows.
Yeah.
724-438-4593. Great accomplishment there.
Because there's teams from all over the world are
Yeah.
playing in that event.
And going back to football real quick, because it hit me. I was upstairs doing the prep for the show, and I heard somebody say, our first high school football game is a week from Friday.
A week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
Isn't that hard to believe?
Again, good news again. We'll have the Laurel Highlands Uniontown game.
Yep.
So, Brian Morozak will be out there. And we'll have it live on our WMBS Facebook page as well as on the air. So,
Yeah, big rivalry game to kick it off. And we always say it, hard to believe high school football's here. And then, in a couple weeks we'll be saying, it's hard to believe the season's almost over.
Yeah, I know. It goes like that.
Yep.
Well, part of the reason is because high school football ends around November.
Yeah.
And that's about halfway through the NFL schedule.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's coming up a week from tomorrow. That'll be, the 22nd?
Yeah.
First game out. So, yeah, it's an exciting time.
oh yeah. So again, fall is my favorite season.
No, I still like the warmer weather, but I do like fall.
Yeah.
Fall would probably be my second, maybe.
So you like summer.
I like summer. That would be one. Then we'll go fall, and then spring, and then we don't even need to place winter. We know where that is.
After Christmas, dead last.
Dead last, yes. Yeah.
And then any parent out there, maybe Christmas is not that big a deal because of the money that you end up spending.
That's true.
Or grandparent.
Yeah.
I mean, what grandparents spend on Christmas toys and presents, holy cow. And the thing is that grandparents shop for their grandkids' presents year-round.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, on December 26th, if they see something on Amazon and, hey, that'd be cute, I think they'll be able to wear this in a year.
Or the kids start saying, I saw this, I want this.
Yeah. I didn't get this.
Yeah.
Where's my Red Ryder BB gun?
Let's get it ready for next year.
Yeah. Maybe. And that's another big thing that parents do around then. Well, maybe next year Santa Claus will
exactly.
bring it to you.
Yep. God, even sometimes the day off.
Yeah.
Christmas Day when the kids don't get what they want, you're saying, oh, maybe next year. Maybe you
next
can ask
year,
Santa next
Claus,
year. Yeah.
Yeah, just ask Santa again. He'll get it to you by the time you're 42. So, 724-438-4593. What's on your mind? TJ and Bill. Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill returns tomorrow. Again, last week, Brian was in. He did the show with Kendall. I did not get a chance to listen, but I'm sure it was a barn burner.
Yeah, I did not either. I was just back home from vacation.
So, but we'll be back in tomorrow, and again, Story Square coming. Oh, I want to thank Josh Krysak. We had the big remote out at the National Pike Steam and Horse and show, and Josh handled the remote, and I appreciate it. So, did a great job. That's other thing. Well, in the news, you know the big news of the day, of course, the one that's taking over all of the headlines.
What would that be?
Taylor Swift's new album is coming out.
Jeez.
She announced it on her boyfriend's. They're officially saying now it's her boyfriend's podcast. By the way, he has a brother who does the podcast too.
But they leave him out.
But there's the Life of a Showgirl, if I remember correctly, is the name of the album. It'll be out October the 3rd. I guess you can place orders for it right now. But so, and then all, Putin and Trump in Alaska, forget about it,
Yeah, that's coming up tomorrow.
taking over D.C. and throwing in that, forget about it. Taylor Swift's new album, top of the fold.
Of course.
Right above the fold.
I'm not ready to see that. That's all we'll hear about, see about at football games, anytime the Chiefs games are on TV.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think there's probably a betting line in Vegas where you can bet how many times Taylor, I think there is actually.
there probably is.
How many times Taylor Swift will show up during a Chiefs broadcast.
Oh, you're good for at least, boy, at least 5, I'd say, at least, yeah.
I think 6 will be the over-under.
Probably.
But, yeah, that's, and they always say, well, of course, okay, touchdown Chiefs, and you can hear the director, cut to Taylor.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So,
But I have no interest in that or her albums or whatever.
Well, let's face it,
I'm not a Swiftie.
you're not a teenage girl who just broke
right.
up with her boyfriend.
That's right.
So, although apparently this album is really upbeat and happy, which would be a change of pace. But apparently she's been upbeat and happy. So maybe this thing with this relationship is going to knock wood is going to take.
And we also another big story earlier this week was Monday with the explosion at the U.S. Steel plant in Clairton. 2 people were killed. There were 10 injured. I think the last I heard, 3 people were still in the hospital, and the investigation's ongoing. They said that could take months to figure out what happened there.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm sure that most of the witnesses were like, "What the hell's that?" And get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
So they will continue. The pictures though were just devastating.
Oh, I know. I saw a lot of them. Yeah.
And they went wall to wall here on some of the local stations, and they're flying the drone. The drones have been. Remember when they used to have to fly a helicopter?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
And we're focusing on no. I'm sorry, Charlie. Can you speak up, please? Oh, we're trying to and
Don't even need.
Yeah,
and in fact, I think there's only one of the TV stations in Pittsburgh even use a helicopter anymore. The other ones don't.
Yeah, and the drones, the pictures are steadier and clearer, really.
Yeah.
And you don't see the rotors going into the camera. Of course, if you see the rotors going into the camera, you probably have more of a problem.
Yeah. But luckily no more, minimal people were killed and not a lot injured, and hopefully that they'll be able to find out exactly what happened, but still a terrible situation that happened there.
People that are put out of jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they'll be able to find them places in other parts of the plant. But, what's amazing to me is that basically steel production is the same as it was at the turn of the last century.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They take the iron, they fire up the coke, they do the amalgam, and then they roll it out. And so the same steel that's been building our bridges and our skyscrapers is made the same way as it has been for over 100 years.
And that's the largest Coke manufacturing facility that I saw in a store yesterday.
Yeah.
And we were just and actually on Sunday coming back because the Parkway was closed to go to the Pirate game. We actually went right by there is our detour, and then the next day that happened. So that's
wow.
Yeah, kind of crazy for sure. But again, thankfully, it wasn't a mass thing where tons of people were killed and hurt. I mean, obviously there were injuries and 2 deaths, and luckily it wasn't any more. And we'll have to wait and see what they find after the investigation concludes. 724-438-4593. We'll take our first break, and we'll be back with more What's on Your Mind.
Hi, I'm Josh Krysak. Bill Madden will join me at the National Pike.
Would you like to win $1 million this summer? Get to Live Casino in Greensburg for our Summer Fun Collect and Win. Every Saturday from July 12th through August 30th, earn 500 tier credits for a chance to win tons of prizes, including $100,000 cash or $1 million cash dollars. Make Live Casino your Saturday destination this summer and you could become a millionaire. Only at Live Casino, Route 30 at Westmoreland Mall. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Concerned about your heart health? At WVU Medicine, we believe your heart deserves world-class care, close to home and always within reach. Our non-invasive cardiology team uses advanced tests like stress tests and cardiac MRI to diagnose and monitor heart conditions without surgery. Call 877-WVU, the number 4HRT, or visit wvumedicine.org/heart.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch Jr.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Your mental health is your most valuable asset. With 55 years of experience serving Western Pennsylvania, Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services is ready and able to assist you with all of your mental health needs. Offering over 20 specialized treatments, open access, and just-in-time scheduling means that you receive the treatment you need in a time-conscious fashion. Chestnut Ridge Counseling now offers telehealth, mental health urgent care with immediate access to a mental health professional with no appointment necessary. Call 724-437-0729. That's 724-437-0729 for mental health urgent care at Chestnut Ridge Counseling. Outpatient care options include individual, group, and family therapies, mental health and psychiatric evaluations, and medication services. Outpatient care and services are also available for patients under the age of 18, geared towards youth-centric problems and concerns. Take control of your mental health care with Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services. Call 724-437-0729 to set up an appointment or speak immediately with a mental health professional.
Hello, I'm attorney Jeremy Davis from the law firm of Davis & Davis. We have been helping the great people of Fayette County for over 45 years with personal injury claims. If you are hurt or injured, call our law firm for your free consultation. The insurance companies are not on your side. Call us today at 724-437-2799. Either myself or an attorney from our office will personally come out and meet with you. If you're in an accident or hurt, call us at Davis & Davis, 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. Let us fight for you.
If you've driven by Tireman's Auto Garage, you've probably seen all the 2-, 4-, and 6-seater golf carts. Well, they're available for sale and financing is available. Interested in running a golf cart? See Joe and Kim at Tireman's Auto Garage about daily, weekly, or monthly rentals. Tireman's Auto Garage, Voted best in Fayette for tires and the best prices in town for tires with CIMA and Snap Leasing available. Mill Street, phone 724-425-9606 for Tireman's Auto Garage on Mill Street in Uniontown.
And welcome back to What's on Your Mind with Bill and TJ on this Thursday, 724-438-4593. We did have a comment on Facebook asking who is performing tonight at Story Square, and that will be the VFW Post 8543 band. That is the entertainment tonight.
And they're like gigantic orchestra.
They are. We've had some of the... some of them in here before, yeah.
They put on a Christmas show every year that is just bar none.
Mm-hmm.
So get on down there to Story Square and then stop by and say hi to, is it you and Matt and he?
It's, no, Josh and I will be there tonight, yes.
So the Elbow Boys will be out there. And you can spin the wheel. No, you won't have your intern, unfortunately, so one of you guys will have to...
We're actually going to have to do some work.
Yeah, well, no. Lifting bricks onto a truck is work. What we do for a living, not work. Anyway.
Speaking of work, the state needs to do some work because there is still no state budget.
Yeah, well, gosh, what a shock.
I guess the Senate passed something the other day, and then the House, the Appropriations Committee or something yesterday didn't pass it. So I guess they're back to square one again.
Yeah, well, I said that. I've been saying this every year I've done the talk show, and I've been doing this. This is year number 8.
Wow.
And every year I say the same thing. You have one job. Pass a budget. That's the only thing you have to do. Declaring today is International Smelt Day? No, you don't have to do that. You do have to pass a budget.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And I think they should be there 24/7 until they get it done.
Yeah, exactly. And turn off the air conditioning.
Yeah, or don't pay them.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to start happening with like other government workers and schools and counties and places they're not going to get funding if it continues. So they need to, I don't know. It doesn't matter the party. They all need to figure something out and get something done because
it happens every year.
Yep, it does. And it's a shame. It really shouldn't. And that's the other thing too. The governor passes or proposes the budget in February.
Yeah.
So why do they wait until May and June to start doing it?
Because they have to declare today International Smelt Day.
Maybe if they started a little bit earlier, if there was a problem, it wouldn't drag on past the deadline.
Now, there are some states where the budget is 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I would kill to have that. I mean, because at least every other year we wouldn't have to deal with, you have one job.
Yep.
So, but it's not going to... I wouldn't necessarily kill to have that, but now it's out there and I can be accused of something.
So we'll see what happens. Again, no state budget yet, and it's pushing, going on 2 months almost now.
Yeah, so and as you say, with school season started.
Because I saw something this morning about that. You're seeing it on TV. Oh, what about, programs are going to have to get cut or layoffs, and that's going to happen with other other county things and, all the whatever money for everything.
When your trash stops being picked up.
Yeah.
That's when I don't care what they do at Penn State. I'm not going to Penn State. Yeah, well, just wait. Wait till none of your potholes are fixed, and you have nothing but flashing traffic lights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll see, but we're still no deal yet on that.
So 724-438-4593. The president and Premier Putin. I never know how to say that. It's Putin.
Putin. That's what I always hear. Yeah.
All of a sudden I try to say Putin and it comes out Putin. I don't know why. But anyway, they're meeting in Alaska. It's like I just wonder if President Trump goes to to Mr. Putin and says, this used to be yours, This would have been yours if you hadn't sold it to us for a song. We ripped you off so bad. And say, then again, they might say, Putin might say, this feels like home. It's cold and cloudy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with this. And whatever happens, probably Putin's probably not going to live up to what he says, or you can't trust that guy.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah.
Shake hands. Okay,
Yeah.
go home. Okay, generals, bomb the hell
I was
out
going to
of them.
say, as soon as the meeting's over, you'll see more bombings in Ukraine right after it or something. Yeah, I couldn't trust that guy. So who knows? Whatever happens,
Release the drones.
but something has to be done because they have to stop the war.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Putin will live up to his end of the deal. Probably not.
And then we had here at home, you had the president basically taking over D.C.
Yeah, with the National Guard. Yep.
Taking over the D.C. police. A little bit nervous about this one. Mm-hmm. Because this is the kind of thing that tin horn dictators do,
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit, let's hope it. And then he's going around going, well, we'll do this in Chicago and New York and L.A. And I'm saying, no, you want to back off there?
Yeah.
We do have...
I agree.
We have separations here. There are firewalls out there. So, but his style can be summed up in two sentences, famous sentences. You probably used these yourself.
Okay.
It's easier to beg forgiveness than to ask permission.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's one sentence.
Yeah.
Two clauses, one sentence. And so basically he does, and he does, and he does until somebody says, no, you can't do that. And then he says, well, I want to do it anyway.
Yeah.
No, you can't do that. And the Supreme Court finally has to say, no, Donald, cool your jets. You can't do that. But right now, you've got I just get nervous when I see things like the National Guard patrolling the streets.
I agree.
Yeah, and now granted, they're not armed, I don't believe. They're just there to assist.
Mm-hmm.
But still, this is not a country where we are used to seeing military presence.
No, not at
on
all.
The streets.
No.
We get nervous if we see a convoy of military vehicles going up the interstate.
Heck, you get nervous if you see a police car pulled over on the side of the road.
Yeah, exactly. Or
everyone's slamming on everyone's slamming on their brakes when they see the police. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, they already know how fast you are going. Putting the brakes on will not help. You're either going to get it. Although, if you drive, I remember once I had a friend who got pulled over, and he drove an old junker.
Mm-hmm.
And some guy in like a Corvette or a Firebird flew by him. And they both drove through the radar trap. And the cop pulled over my friend in the junker. And he goes, officer, that other guy was going 20 miles an hour faster than me. Why'd you pull me over? And he goes, because I knew I could catch you. And he did. He paid the fine. So.
There you go. Speaking of the president, staying with him today, he was celebrating the 90th anniversary of the Social Security Act. The president said, touted his efforts to protect and improve the program. He noted backlogs and long wait times at field offices on the phone have been addressed. President Trump also highlighted the One Big Beautiful Bill that ended tax for seniors on Social Security. This is hard to believe. The Social Security Act signed by President Roosevelt all the way back in 1935.
Yep. And the
90th
first checks
anniversary.
were written in 1936,
Mm-hmm.
and they were for like $30 a month or something like that. It was so much. Inflation has kicked in.
Yeah.
I mean, now you're getting $1,400, $1,500, $1,600 a month. So, yeah. And it worked fine when your workforce was growing. Plus, the reason they set the retirement age at 65 was that people were dead by 62.
And now people are living longer.
They're living to 104.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And although they have moved the eligible age up, and it is on a sliding, but still, the idea for Social Security was you would collect it for 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah.
And then hasta la vista, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're collecting it for 30 or 40 years.
And what is it now? 2035, 36. They're going to say it's going to be bankrupt or something.
You know, we can only hope. You better hope they celebrate the 100th anniversary.
Meantime, Social Security probably won't be there when I need it, or there won't be much left.
Well, for those of us who are over 65, thank you for your money.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I should just hand you some every week. Yeah.
Is this for Social Security or Medicare? Pony up, boy.
And well, you mentioned inflation too. See, nice segue.
Yeah.
There was a new inflation report that said it's coming in much hotter than projected. The Producer Price Index, which measures how much it costs to make certain goods, went up by 0.9% in July. Economists had been expecting an increase of 0.2%, and it comes after the Consumer Price Index came in cooler than expected for last month, and that gave stocks a boost.
Yeah, I don't know about you. I've gotten to the point where I don't trust any of these numbers.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
You have one here where Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem said that the U.S. now has 1.6 fewer immigrants without legal status. How do we now apparently it was a group, an anti-immigration group, that put out those numbers. But I've got to the point I don't trust numbers from them. Yeah. I don't trust numbers from the government. I agree.
You don't need to. Why do we need to see it? You just look around, look at the gas prices, look at the prices at the store for things, clothes, food, everything. Everyone could see that everything's up and higher.
The steak is now granted, I don't eat a lot of steak because I'm in radio, but you don't eat a lot of steak because you have a family. But anyway.
Yes. That's true.
But ground beef prices, you probably know those left and right.
Yeah.
But ground beef is more expensive than it's ever been. Steak is more expensive than it's ever been. So, it's like I say, don't spit on my head and tell me it's raining.
Yeah, exactly. You're right, because everyone can see it around them.
Yeah, and now granted, gas is a little lower.
It is.
But it's still much higher here. You go across the border to West Virginia, and you're paying like 30 or 40 cents less. But at least it's not up around. Remember when it was around $4?
Oh, yeah. But not even too long ago. It was like, I think I got it somewhere for like $2.99 or something. And the next day or something, it was back up to like $3.30 something.
Yeah, it's just like, and that's it. I hate being that guy. I've said this before, but I hate being that guy who sees a lower than average price, and I look at my gauge and say, I'm down a quarter tank. Might as well top it off.
I hear you. I know. Next time you go to West Virginia, I'm giving you a gas can.
Okay,
give me some gas.
I will. Oh, great. Then my car will smell like gas.
The car will smell like gas.
Though apparently there is an actual medical condition. I don't have that story in front of me. I had it last week. Of people who like the smell of gas.
Really?
Yeah, there is a medical term for that.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So,
I'm not one of them.
How about curing cancer and leaving this other stuff around? 724-438-4593.
We'll take a break and we'll be back to wrap up the show. This is What's on Your Mind.
Attention, active and retired coal miners. Have you been screened for black lung? Here at the Black Lung Clinic at Centerville Clinics, we offer yearly screenings, diagnosis, education, and treatment options to help you live a fuller, healthier life. We provide care regardless of your ability to pay. Call Centerville Clinics today at 724-632-6801. Do it today.
Pizza Kings in Connellsville is your go-to lunch and dinner spot with a full menu of mouth-watering pizzas and so much more. Using a deck oven helps our pizzas stay extra crisp, so if you haven't tried a slice lately, what are you waiting for? From our 50-slice King Carnivore to veggie pizzas and even pickle pizzas, Pizza King has the pie to match your taste. Pizza Kings, 1046 Morrell Avenue in Connellsville. Call 724-626-8343 or visit pizzakingswithaz.com.
Your mental health is your most valuable asset. With 55 years of experience serving Western Pennsylvania, Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services is ready and able to assist you with all of your mental health needs. Offering over 20 specialized treatments, open access, and just-in-time scheduling means that you receive the treatment you need in a time-conscious fashion. Chestnut Ridge Counseling now offers telehealth, mental health urgent care with immediate access to a mental health professional with no appointment necessary. Call 724-437-0729. That's 724-437-0729 for mental health urgent care at Chestnut Ridge Counseling. Outpatient care options include individual, group, and family therapies, mental health and psychiatric evaluations, and medication services. Outpatient care and services are also available for patients under the age of 18, geared towards youth-centric problems and concerns. Take control of your mental health care with Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services. Call 724-437-0729 to set up an appointment or speak immediately with a mental health professional.
Bright Stripe, Bay County's premier asphalt seal coating professionals, locally owned by Matt and Lexi George. Bright Stripe specializes in residential and commercial asphalt seal coating, also excelling in line striping and layouts, thermoplastic, and infrared asphalt repair. Bright Stripe has succeeded due to their commitment to quality work for 30 years. Bright Stripe, 724-437-6090 or visit bright-stripe.com. BRITE-stripe.com.
Feeling lucky? Your next big jackpot is waiting for you. Visit the casino at Nemacolin in Farmington, PA for the ultimate casino experience featuring the hottest table games, daily promotions, big-time giveaways, and an exciting variety of premium slots. And after, celebrate your big win with a juicy burger at the Royale while you watch the big game. Hotel packages available. Visit CasinoNemacolin.com for more information. The Casino at Nemacolin. Game on! Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Having Hickson Boss Drugstore in Uniontown means reliability, quality, and service. Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller fill your prescriptions, offer free prescription delivery, mail-out service, and gladly answer your healthcare questions. Flu shots, the new Moderna COVID boosters, plus Shingrix shots with your doctor's prescription are also available at Hickson Boss. Call 724-437-2828. Hickson Boss Drugstore, 304 Morgantown Street. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday till 3, closed Sunday.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse. Our surplus. Your savings. WNBS.
All right, back on What's on Your Mind with Bill and TJ today as we're coming down the home stretch here. Talked a lot about a lot of topics here today.
And we have more. That's Bruce Springsteen, who I believe already has been honored at the Kennedy Center. But they announced the Kennedy Center honorees for this year.
They did.
Kiss, George Strait, Sylvester Stallone, Michael Crawford, and Gloria Gaynor.
Oh, okay.
Apparently they were the only people they could get to say yes.
Did you see who the host is going to be?
No.
Or who wants to be the host?
Well,
the president.
Yeah, what a shock. Is that a camera? Is it on?
I think I saw somewhere it said he didn't want to do it, but he was asked, so now he's gonna. So he doesn't want to turn them down. I guess. I don't know.
An old vaudeville comic thing was that when people were applauding, they'd hold up one hand and like stop, and with the other hand, they would be going, "Give more." That would describe that. The thing is that you already have somebody from The View, and I've said this before. Why do we listen to these people? Nobody listens. I mean, they get maybe 1 million, 1.3 million per day.
Yeah.
And I get a story about them every day. Well, Ana Navarro is urging Gloria Gaynor to reject the Kennedy Center honor, saying that Trump is a stain. Now, that might be a typo because that could also be Satan. But anyway, she says that the LGBTQ people are suffering under Trump, and I Will Survive became a bit of an anthem for the LGBTQ community, and so she should turn it down. Trust me, they would not have offered this to Gloria Gaynor if she didn't already say, sure, no problem, I'll be there. You tell me the day, tell me the time. I will be there. I'll get a new dress and everything. The next question is, Gloria Gaynor? She had one hit. Granted, it's a classic, but one hit. At least Kiss had more of the hits.
And we have a call real quick here.
All
We got
right.
about 3 minutes left, so let's get them in. Good afternoon. You're on What's on Your Mind. Who are we speaking to?
Hello, my name is Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hi. I just want to call in, and those nominees that you just named for Kennedy, those aren't real from Kennedy Center. That's President Trump's nominees for his Kennedy Center honors.
Yeah, well, he gets to run the show, though. He's the chairman, and some people are talking about renaming the Kennedy Center the Trump Center. No. No. This was to honor John F. Kennedy's memory.
But he's the one who nominated those people.
Yeah.
The Kennedy Center folks aren't the ones who nominated them.
Yeah, it's a separate organization, but they'll get the concert and the hand rub, all that plaque and everything.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. That's to be seen. I think we'll see.
Well, we will see, and something. In 100 years from now, people will be going, what was the big deal about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, thanks, man.
Thank you, Tony.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that is a good point. But first thing off, you don't name existing buildings for people who are already alive. They're still alive. Unless you're in West Virginia and Robert Byrd gets you the money to build the building. Then, you go through West Virginia, it's like Robert Byrd Highway, Robert Byrd Clinic, and Robert Byrd...
Everything.
Supermarket and everything.
See, another good segue. Speaking of that, the 2028 LA Olympics will be the first to allow corporate sponsors for stadium names. The International Olympic Committee and LA 28 announced the tradition-breaking agreement today.
Yep. They will now have, they're opening it up, and I am sure that, Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, they'll jump on
Oh,
this.
yeah.
But that requires the announcers, and you've been through this, that requires the announcers to say, welcome to the Coca-Cola Coliseum, Olympic Coliseum. You can't call it the Coca-Cola Coliseum because the Coliseum is owned by the city of Los Angeles or California. But, so they have, if it means that they can pay for the thing, no big deal, but how far will they go? This will be the Firestone Flame.
I wouldn't be surprised. You see it now. Everything is sponsored or has a name, everything.
Oh, yeah. The Aquafina Olympic Swimming Pool.
Yeah.
And how far will they go? Are you going to have like? I'm trying to think of something that's not a horrible taste, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Like some company that sells awkward medicines or something like that. Yeah, you look like we're about to.
It's time to go, Bill.
Oh my, go, Bill.
It's been fun.
Yeah, we'll do this again next week.
We will.
No, I think in 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right.
And that was what's on your mind for today. You're listening to WNBS Uniontown, 3 o'clock.
Sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Cammie McCormick. Ahead of his meeting tomorrow with Russia's Vladimir Putin, President